time, there was a man who had 4 young sons. One day he decided to send each of them on a journey, one after the other, to a distant pear tree. Each son went in a different season. The first in winter, the second one in spring, and so on. At the end of the year, he brought his children together and asked them what they had seen. The son who had traveled in winter described a gnarled, twisted, and barren tree that stood stark and ugly against the land. The son who went in spring disagreed. No, he said, the tree seemed full of hope and promise, with green buds along its branches. The third son, who had traveled in summer, disagreed once more. The pear tree he had seen was covered in beautiful blossom that looked and smelled divine. Finally, the last son, who had made the journey in full, disagreed again, describing a tree laden with sweet and delicious pears that tasted better than any he had eaten before. The father listened carefully. He listened to all of them, to all his 4 sons, all of them describing the pear tree differently. And finally the father said that they were all correct, because they had only seen but one season of the pear tree's life. He explained to them that it was foolish and impossible to judge something in this manner. The essence of something, whether it is a tree or their fellow man, can only be measured as a whole at the end of the year, having seen it in its fullness. To make your judgment in winter is to miss the promise of spring, he told them, the beauty of summer, and the fruit in fall. The sons listened and understood. You see in life, in your life, be careful of judging yourself and others too early, based upon one screenshot you have of them, based upon one single mistake, or one challenging time. Refuse to let the pain of one season destroy the joy of all the other seasons to come. So refuse to judge yourself or others, and your life will become much lighter. You will feel elevated, trust me. This is Dare to Do Motivation, stories